Hello guys, welcome to my video, and in this today we will do something different. We will create, and deploy Kubernetes using IBM Cloud. Um, just will take, I think, in 30 minutes maximum or 20. In this overview of this video, I just will help you understand and do in the hands-on how to provision the Kubernetes cluster and use the IBM Cloud Shell to deploy one sample application. The objective of the video is it's amazing. You will learn how to use the Kubernetes service cluster. You will manage how to use, also the IBM Cloud CLI, and we will run, kubectl command for the IBM Cloud Shell. Então, basically, for you to start video, you need to have one account in IBM. You need to create, this account with your data, your information, and your credit card. They have some resources for free. You can use for free. They have three kinds of account. You can use one for free, limited for 40 service. And you can use pay as you go and have all the service, 200 service, and you can have the premium support where you have answers like in some minutes. Great. Sorry for the language. It's in Italian here. It's because get the IBM just to tell he get the language from your resolver. So in this case, I have changed for English, but continues in Italian. I think it's because when I create it's in this language. And come on, just start. For start, we need just to search Kubernetes. They have, the Kubernetes service here. And we will provision a cluster using uh, the free Kubernetes service. We search here in Kubernetes service catalog. We have here. Here we have the place where you want to deploy. You can select the country you are. Here we have the costs that we will have for a year and for month, for hour, and we can deploy. But now we just don't we'll use the free, where we have 2 CPU and 4 of RAM, and we just don't will pay nothing. Here we will select the service. Here we can give a name. Come on, put right one, my cluster free, and we will create it. Now, during the creation of this service, will take some minutes. I think nearly some 10 minutes minimum. During this creation, here we will have all the information about this cluster, where we will put in the Cloud Shell. Cloud Shell is we will open here, where we can control all the resources from AWS using the Cloud Terminal, connect with your account in the ADM. It's amazing because it's easy for you control, some easy change that you need do in your account. Instead, you create, all the information for your computer. Here, it's everything connected. Of course, don't really change so much, but it's have people prefer. In this case, during the creation of this, here we have the version, we have the kind of infrastructure, the zone where it's being created, you know, uh, and now we'll just take some time. Yet it's not working, it's being created. Okay. Now we just need to wait when it's all okay. We can get here in the, here you can see it's in preparation. And it's not yet deployed. We don't have any information yet for use the cluster. I just will pause the video and wait when come back. We just connecting this cluster. Great, guys. Just return here. It's working now, the cluster. Take some minutes, really 10 minutes more. uh, Here we have the information about the cluster, the ID of the cluster. We have the version, where here are, and all the information. If you want to use also the all other installations that you want to use, for the class, you have here these options. And great, here we have the cluster. Just we will access now. Here we have the dashboard, but we come on, see, we come on, enter here. Just for connected, we need to go to the CLI first. Okay, I just will get it here in the history. IBM Cloud Shell. We will enter here. I'm not sure if it, when I change the window, I can see now. But okay. Here we need to make the access the information of your ID in either in the IBM. And for do this, you need access, your cluster. And for access your cluster, you need to put I need back there. You need to put information about of your cluster ID. I'm not sure if it's sharing the image here, but okay. Here you have in action, you have connection, from connection, and here you have the login, IBM Cloud Login dash Cloud IBM -r eu default. We just will enter with this information in the shell. Come on back there, Cloud Shell. I just will, when I put my mail, you just pause here because I don't show my email. But here, when you enter the Eurocast email, and I just will put my email and my password for login IBM Cloud. Okay, now we have pass. Now we have pass here, and we have access already in the Cloud Shell. And after we have the access in the cloud, we go back in the information that we have there to access the cluster. And we just will type IBM Cloud cluster yes cluster config and put the name of the cluster. Okay, and we will get the access. Okay, we have now get access here. Then we can use get nodes to see if we have any nodes. We have one node just, and in this node now we will deploy one application that is this application is from IBM, is a detector. I will just put here for you see. We have here the image of the image detector, the version, the port that will be deployed, in the values for environment, some aspects. But we just will deploy now this application here and see what happens. It's already created image. We don't need to change nothing or create image, nothing. It's not my image. Okay. We just put back there in the cloud. Enter again in the cluster. Here we just will apply kubectl apply -f. We have just created and deploy the object detector. Okay, we'll get there. Here, here the pod. It's created already. And now we have just created the pod. We need to see where he are, what's happened with this pod creation now. And for do this, we have seen that he have created the container already. We just will get the CS work of your cluster, okay? And he will give the information about of the creation, okay? It's because it's not the same cluster. And here we have the IP public, where we just can connect, you know. For connect, we just put the IP. We need to use the port that we have. And forget this port, we need also describe, you know, describe the ports. We just will describe here. And it's here, the port. In this case, we need access the port and put the app name. I'm gonna use here the link. This is the port where it's created and the app. Right here, it's the container of the object detector. We can use the camera or submit the image. Come on, get here one image and kind of image. Come on, see here if I have something that's not. I do not have so much images here. Let's see. Come on, get this image just to see what happened and submit. And TV. He understand that this is a TV. 71%. That is one screen. It's not bad, you know. Come on, get all my image. I think I have some motorcycle here. Come on, see if you understand what's it that. Come on, open this, submit. Great. He get the motorcycle 99%, 50% is a car, and the identification of the one person also. You can get one person, one car, and one motorcycle. Here we can see. Okay, just the car, just the person. Person, car, there, yeah, and the motorcycles. Great. Então, in this case, we have just created, guys, the come on back there. We just have created the pod, the cluster, with the pod that we have created with the port. It's already specified in the image. It's very easy to use the IBM Cloud Cluster. Of course, after you need, you know, clear. After you need to get some hands-on in the Kubernetes. But in here, we just will remove. Yes. We just will remove the persistent storage, everything, and will be deleted the cluster that we have created. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Well, in phase of elimination, in this case, we are finished with the cluster, and you hope enjoy the how easy it is to create, the Kubernetes and Docker using the cluster Kubernetes in IBM. Thank you for watching and have a nice day. Bye bye.